What up, what up? Back at it again. Today we're playing 1.6 Cycle. Not, anything Cycle, just sort of Cycle in general, because if you don't know, spirits are getting nerfed. I'll put the nerfs somewhere on the screen here. Basically, I will not be able to do this, what hopefully Jake is going to let me do here, which is, spirits are not going to be able to hit the tower anymore. So, I am abusing them while they're still overpowered, and because next season you are gonna have Cycle is getting nerfed, which is a good change overall, because Cycle is just kind of broken, but it is a little bit annoying because I play Cycle, so whatever. But that's fine. Oh, he is just going hog wild actually. That was not okay. I don't really like that he arrows. Is this a giant skeleton? Okay, that is probably going to hit the tower, whatever. It did. Alright, doesn't matter. But, guys, or should I say, guys and girls, we collectively as a community have done it. We now have something like 0.03 viewers that are female now, or maybe it's 0.3, but everybody should feel proud of themselves that they are part of this historic time in history. I should have just let that take my entire tower, by the way, because it's going to anyway. Alright, that's fine. We're just going to have to lock in here. And that is no... Oh, mirror! Why didn't I think of mirror? Okay, I'm going to need to switch the deck up a little bit after this, I think. Alright. But yeah. So, a lot of things here. Next season, the Chaos Ken season, that's gonna be something else. I am getting kind of spanked by this kid, but whatever. Ooh, terrible goblins. I am lagging a little bit, so I'm just gonna go ahead and blame it on the lag. But next season, so the Chaos, like I said. Then you have Hero Berserker, Hero Valk, and Evolved Evarbs, which just look absolutely ridiculous, by the way. But whatever. Also, Mother, this is kind of annoying. The one of 4 people that play Mother Witch I'm playing when I'm playing this deck. That's just kind of insane. But alright, this game is over. Put mirror in for Suspicious Bush. That you might think that would sell my... And Dagger Dash is awesome. But you might think that that'll sell my entire game. But I don't think so. So that's why I did it. But anyway, so the Hero Berserker, first of all, looks pretty good. What I could tell though is, I am lagging definitely. But at least what I could tell from the, okay, also what am I actually even supposed to do against this? I would like to know. But, from what I could tell, the ability doesn't look like it lasts too terribly long. So that means it shouldn't be that bad. The invulnerability, where it can't die, that shouldn't be that game break. Okay, I didn't mean to place that there. That's okay though. But I think that'll be okay. The attack speed, yeah, that's kind of more brutal than Brutus, but it's fine. I did it countering a P.E.K.K.A. I don't know how much elixir the ability is. That might be available somewhere, that information, but I didn't see it anywhere. I also didn't really look, but so yeah, I also feel like I literally can't push into this kid. You know what I think I'm gonna do though? I think I'm just gonna throw a ton of stuff in this lane, and then he'll probably Executioner and Valkyrie. I mean, genuinely, I'm playing against the most just splash card. It's kind of ridiculous, but whatever. Okay, I don't even care, bro. This is actually going really terribly, but that I don't really care. So hopefully the ability though is 2 to 3 elixir, because otherwise countering a P.E.K.K.A. for what, 4 elixir maybe, if it's a 2 elixir ability, is a little bit. That should, especially with it being a Berserker, right? It's not like you're countering it with 4 elixir because you use, you can counter it with 3 with a Skarmy, right? But Berserker is not supposed to counter that. That's not what it's built for. Also, another convincing loss but also I'm just playing like against these like Dagger Duchess. Look at how many splash cards are on the field right now, and then Mother Witch again. You actually cannot make this up. Whatever. I mean, I guess I lose. What am I even supposed to do? Whatever though, because next season this guy's not ready for my Evo E-Barb deck that I'm cooking up in the think tank currently. So think about a week from now what I'll be able to scheme up. But finally, okay, not a Dagger Duchess player. Let's see how many splash cards this guy has. A Knight. Okay, this is off to a good start, but whatever. I don't really care. I'll just say what I want to say before I start locking in against this kid, because I don't think this is gonna be too hard of a. Okay, I would have liked if those skeletons, I didn't use them. That was honestly just completely my bad, but I would have liked to not have used those. But anyway, so actually, you know what? We won't talk about the hero, or no, the evolved E-Barbs yet. We'll stick with the theme of hero. So Hero Valk. So okay, here's the thing. Logbait is getting buffed because a couple Logbait cards are getting buffed. Goblins, every type of goblin, so that means barrel. The Evo barrel is nerfed, but the actual barrel is like the regular goblins are getting buffed. The Suspicious Bush is getting a buff. So, and I think that, yeah, the Evo Princess too. So Logbait is going to be rampant next season. But, well, the thing is, which would you rather? Are you a guy that plays Logbait, or are you a guy that plays Hero Valk? There's two sides to the cringe coin, because if you don't play Hero Valk, Logbait is going to just brutalize you. But if you play Hero, okay, that's actually fine. If you play Hero Valk, you are going to brutalize Logbait. So it's really just whichever side you are on, because honestly, it's like, if you saw the ability, that one is the most busted. I will say, okay, it depends what it depends. It's heavily matchup dependent, because okay, I thought I heard something. Sorry. But it's heavily matchup dependent, because you might play somebody with P.E.K.K.A, Mega Knight, all this stuff, right?
But like, and what are you gonna? Okay. It's matchup.
Okay, sorry by the way for the jump cut. My brain shut off and I didn't want to keep that in the video. But the reason it's matchup dependent, and people with half a brain could probably figure this out, but I'm just gonna say it because not everybody is good at this game and knows matchups. Like, there's a surprising amount of people that aren't great at this game and actually don't know like anything. So I'll just adhere to those people. If you're playing against somebody that's playing super heavy, thick units, your Hero Valk will not get any value. Because as far as I know, I don't think it bounces. I don't think it bounces if it doesn't kill the thing. It might, but like still, it's not gonna really do anything. And it's not really worth playing a Valk in that situation, or an ability. Usually. Again, of course, depends. Also, we need to get at least one win here, so I'm just gonna play this. Okay. But the thing with Evo Valk, or Hero Valk, is that if you're playing Logbait, or you're playing against, not even Logbait, but just a squishier deck, like Hog Earthquake, that is going to tear literally everything. Like, if you're the guy playing Bait, Hog EQ, whatever, you are going to get just like stomped on for 3 minutes, and there's nothing you can do about it, because it's literally just gonna hit every single troop that you play, and it's literally just, what are you gonna do about it? Like, you can play something. It's basically, it either is gonna kill your entire bloodline or hit your tower if you just let it go and you don't play anything into it. Which, like, why would you do that? It's just a bad idea. So yeah, that is going to be the best one, I think, in my opinion. Also, immediately off to a really good start. There's no way I don't take this kid's tower here. That I would like for my Firecracker to live. It did. Nice. Okay. Yeah, this is wraps. This guy is cooked. But evolved barbarians now, or evolved so double E barbs, I guess. But those look a little bit ridiculous. I don't know how many, again, this is probably information that is readily available to me. I didn't do the research. I watched the video, but I like very loosely watched the video. Like the TV Royale. And that, you know, looked, I don't know. I mean, I would assume it's 2-card cycle. There's no way it's 1. If it's 1, like, I know it's a 6 elixir card, but the actual evolution is just, it looks a little bit too good. I don't think that they would, I like to believe at least they're not delusional enough to, what am I trying to say? To, like, just have that be like a 1 cycle, because you know people are just gonna cycle that, like, and it's like, it literally, anything that counters E-barbs now just doesn't. Obviously, speak of the devil though, Skarmy will obviously still counter E-barbs, because what is the evolution gonna do about that, right? But, ooh, really good lightning maybe? Nah, okay, well, still good lightning, but, what was I just saying? Sorry. But, yeah, because the thing is, you play a ranged troop to try and counter them if you don't have, obviously, Skarmy guards, whatever. But now, because this is the thing, it counters everything, because now you don't have to worry about having a spell in hand to deal with, like, a musketeer or something that's countering your E-barbs. You just have to worry about a swarm, because musketeer, I'm not sure exactly how much damage they do, but that looks like it could, 2 of them could kill a musketeer, or maybe get it to, like, really weak. Certainly loggable. It does a lot. That is also the worst chest I've ever seen. But yeah, I would go over the full balance changes. So they changed Void too. Wait. Okay, there's actually no point in doing this because you can see the recording. Is that okay? 20 lava hounds. That's fine, actually. Whatever. I would go over the full balance changes, but I kind of want to make a video about that. In fact, actually, this video is probably not going to be posted when I'm recording July 28th. This one is going to be posted, I don't know when, but I'm actually going to make a balance changes video that I can hopefully get out today or tomorrow. So, well, you probably already saw it, but anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, sub, share with your dad, mom, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, grandfather and grandmother, cat, and orca whale, killer whale, whatever you want to call it, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.